Good morning, students. Let's do the examples of exercise 2.2. Example number 8 is Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as he has 5 rupee coins. If he has in all a sum of 77 rupees, how many coins of each denomination does he have? Read the first line again. Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as he has 5 rupee coins. That means the number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. In simple words, suppose I have 2 coins of 5 rupees. How many coins will I have of 2 rupee coins? How many coins will be there of 2 rupees? If I have 2 coins of 5 rupees, then the number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. If there are 2 coins, if I have 2 coins of 5 rupees, then number of 2 rupees coins will be 3 times. That means there will be 6 coins of 2 rupees. Now, there are 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as 5 rupee coins. Just suppose that number of 5 rupee coins is equals to x. Because we have to find out how many 5 rupees coins and how many 2 rupees coins are there. Okay, so just consider that number of 5 rupees coins are x. Then if there are x coins of 5 rupees, then number of 2 rupees coins, it will be equals to 3x. Because it is given in the first line that Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as he has 5 rupee coins. Number of 2 rupee coins are 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. So number of 5 rupees coins are x and number of 2 rupee coins are 3x. Now next line, if he has in all a sum of 77 rupees, means this line will be used to make the equation of the question. There are total 77 rupees with him. Okay, to form an equation, the total money that he has is 77 rupees. But what we will write down in the left hand side of the equation? The total money. See, 5 rupees coins are x in number. Suppose I have 10 coins of 5 rupees. Okay, then what will be the amount that I have? If I have 10 coins of 5 rupees, 10 multiplied by 5 is equals to 50. That means I am having 50 rupees with me. Similarly, in this case, the number of 5 rupee coins are x and the value is 5 rupees. That means the money that he has in 5 rupee coins is 5x. Then number of 2 rupee coins are 3x. That means if I multiply this 2 with 3x, I will get the total money he has in 2 rupees in the form of 2 rupee coins. 2 multiplied by 3x means 6x. So this is the equation. 5x plus 6x is equals to 77. Now 5x plus 6x is equals to 11x. This is equals to 77. This is the equation. Now take this 11 to other side. X is equals to 77 upon 11. 77 upon 11 is equals to 7. This is not the answer. This is just the value of x. Okay. We have to tell how many 5 rupee coins and how many 2 rupee coins are there. So number of 5 rupee coins is equals to, see, number of 5 rupee coins is equal to x and the value of x is 7. That means there are 7 coins of 5 rupee. Now number of 2 rupees coins is equals to 3x. So put the value of x here. Number of 2 rupee coins is equals to 3x. That means 3 multiplied by x. 3 multiplied by x. X is 7. 3 sevens are 21. So he has 7 coins of 5 rupees and 21 coins of 2 rupees. Example number 9 is the sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find these multiples. Sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11. This line is very important because we will get our equation from this line. Okay. Multiples of 11 are in the form 11, 22, 33, 44, means the table of 11. All these numbers are the multiples of 11. Now, what is the common thing between all these numbers? That they are at a distance of 11, 11. See, the gap between the first two numbers is of 11, then gap between the next two numbers, two consecutive number is 11, then other pair of consecutive number has a gap of 11. All these numbers are at a difference of 11 from the previous number. Consecutive numbers means the numbers which come just after another. For example, 1, 2 and 3. These three numbers are consecutive numbers. For example, 10, 11 and 12. These are consecutive numbers, means without any gap when they are written. So they are called consecutive numbers. Now we have to take consecutive numbers, but these consecutive numbers must be multiple of 11. Suppose the first, let first multiple of 11 is equals to x. If I consider that x is the first multiple of 11, then the second multiple of 11 will be, what will be the second multiple of 11? First is x. For second multiple, I need a gap of 11. That means if I add 11 in the first value, I will get the next value. That means x plus 11. If my first multiple of 11 is x, next will be x plus 11, and similarly the third multiple of 11 will be x plus 22. See how third multiple of 11 is equals to the second multiple is x plus 11, and if I add 11 one more time here, means if I add 11 here, 11 plus 11 becomes 22. So it will become x plus 22. So these three are the consecutive multiples of 11. Now we have to form the equation. So according to the question, the sum of these three is 363. X plus 11 plus x plus 22. The sum of these three is equals to 363. Now let's solve the equation. X, x and x. 3 times x is written. Add the coefficient. We are not having any coefficient written with the x. Means the coefficient is considered as 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. That means 3x. Now let's add the numbers. Means constants. 11 and 22 are the constants. 11 plus 22 is 33. It is equals to 363. Now we need value of x. So one by one take the constant terms to the right hand side. 3x is equals to this plus 33 will become minus 33 when will be shifted to the right hand side. 363 minus 33. So 3x is equals to 363 minus 33 is equals to 330. X is equals to 330 upon 3. So what will be the value of x from here? 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3 and a 0. That means the value of x is equals to 110. And see, the first multiple of 11 that I had taken, it was x. So write down. After after this step you have to write, therefore first multiple of 11 is equals to the value of x, which is 110. Second multiple of 11 is equals to, second one is x plus 11. That means 110 plus 11. What is 110 plus 11? It is equals to 121. And now the third multiple of 11 is equals to this number plus 11. There are two methods. Either you can take x plus 22. X plus 22 means the value of x, which is 110 plus 22, or you can directly add 11 in the previous number. So 110 plus 22, what is this equals to? This is equals to 132. So this is the next multiple of 11. So 110, 121 and 132. These three are the consecutive multiples of 11 whose sum is equals to 363. And you can verify your answer by adding these three. If you add these three numbers, you will get 363.